All right. All right. Has button.
Hmm.
Oh, hold on, my Discord's broken. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
All right. Pause.
Hmm.
All right. Button. Hmm. Rebecca, what happened last time?
That was a fucking mistake.
Hazel, what happened last time?
Well, we discussed plans for what to do with Milo and the Lotus at the Locust at the nature reserve, and those guys killed the main antagonist. And she had a Sherlock. She had a mage buddy. Is Sherlock. She was mind controlling him or whatever. And trying to remember if there's anything before the dark place. I can't remember anything off Top Dome. Before that. Oh wait, we did go check out that church people at the very beginning. See what they're up to. Looks like there's some hunters. Learned a bit about Lynn. Found Tracy. Did a tainted place. Killed the things, and then we got out. And I think we're getting accosted by people. Hazel's still a lion.
She is still alive. I forgot you guys wrote out on Hazel.
We did.
Okay. But before we get into that, let's do a little bit of a prologue. Let's see, I think hopefully this works. Okay. God damn it. The one fucking time. Wait. Hold on. Alright. Cover. Monica cover channel. Save me! Perfect. Alright, cool. Before we go back to the present, we cut to that man, the young man that you guys have encountered. The young man with in a black hood with blonde hair and green eyes. The young man with a scar, with like seems to be a burn scar along his neck, who simply goes by Troy. We cut earlier that day, before the sun had risen, and we see him tossing and turning in his sleep as we kind of just take a look inside of his head, as he's just surrounded on all ends by an all-encompassing darkness. You can feel it like swirling around his ears, almost like he's caught underwater. You can feel it like closing on his chest, trying to like force the air out, trying to squeeze him in his dreams. And as he's feeling this, he feels a hand on his back before he awakens. No, that was the first prologue, and this is a quick second. We cut back to Watson, as she's accompanied by an agent of the Hightower Association. Hazel's a good friend, Nora, who has she's a girl with blue eyes and black hair with tied into like two black twin tails. Though in her transformed state, uh, her black hair becomes shiny silver. Oh, God damn it! 1 second. As I recall earlier, earlier that day, old Hightower had sent the two. Well, he sent Watson to go investigate the perimeter of the lockdown area, and so she was also accompanied by accompanied by a entourage. Not entourage of High Tower Associates. As they reach, as like the sun comes down, for the night, they reach a certain bridge. As they sort of like scope out to make sure that Watson's safe. As she activates Prime Sight to investigate this. Seems to be an odd sort of like force. She kind of slides down a hill to try to get a closer look. She seems to try to walk around to avoid the eyes of police that are stationed above on the bridge leading out. As she walks under it, her mind seems to be elsewhere. As behind her, she hears footsteps. And now we cut back into the present. So you guys were in a construction area, and you just had exited where the you exited the tainted place as you heard two people talking. Are you sure that this is the place we're supposed to be? Yeah. I heard the construction workers said that something weird was happening. What was it exactly like? Weird little jester thing. Yeah. Let's be prepared for anything. I prefer not getting another slash to the back. Right. As they seem to be talking and getting closer.
Can you set up the scene again? I didn't hear you.
Alright, so basically you guys had just exited the dark door, from as last time you would follow a bunch of clowns in the construction site before you enter the tainted area. And now that it's closed up, you're back. You guys are basically in a small staircase thing that presumably is going to be hollowed out for a basement. But right now it's just an empty wall where the dark dark door was. Hold on. I have a little picture. It's this. Yeah, you're basically at the bottom of the staircase, and above is the rest of the construction site. And you as it's this is basically nighttime. As it's nighttime right now, so it's kind of dark, but you guys can see the faint glow of street lights in the distance, and presumably flashlights. As you guys are all just you guys are a little bit cramped together, especially that Hazel is a lion. Surprisingly, I did not find. I just found this edit. It's very convenient.
We're at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah.
And how many people are up top?
You guys can hear just two people talking.
Oh, I should probably change.
For the best, yes.
Check on the duration here.
Did everyone make it out of the tainted place? Okay. High Tower, just a quick look over the crew, making sure everyone's here.
Honk honk.
It lasts. It lasts until the transformation.
Well,
that's
you,
fine.
I guess, will be keeping a line with us.
Oh, I can. Okay, I can end it just with a transformation action.
Having Lion Hazel's kind of funny.
Pretty funny.
This is our team mascot.
You guys walk up, and the people are confused as fuck. It's is that an escaped lion?
It's like the mystery gang.
She's our talking animal companion.
wacky sidekick.
Yeah, just gonna end the transformation.
Mm-hmm. As you shift back, and the princesses are very lucky because it's just like a shine of light, and you're back to a humany form.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like werewolves where it's incredibly fucking painful. They're just used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's no meekins people head on that. Best if it. We do always work best on an even playing field, after all. Hightower just wants to, like, no point trying to stealth around all this. Just walk up the stairs, go see what's up there.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, as you walk, you see just like the standard sights of the construction site. Like the sand, like the sandy bottom, a bunch of pipes and like construction equipment, some scaffolding. As you see in darkness, you see like two flashlights. As you see like two figures. And the first seems to be like more like shorter than the other, and a bit more of like a feminine figure, while the other seems to be like a bit taller.
Excuse me, do you have some business here?
Uh, Hightower, you're just like met with like a flashlight.
Hightower's fucking stanced up, like legs apart, umbrella on the ground, both hands on it.
Oh, stop.
Like at this point, you can now perfectly like make out the two flashlight, the two people holding the flashlights. The first seems to be like a young woman with kind of like silvery like a white hair and sunglasses. She's wearing like a white like leather jacket, and like underneath it's like a red undershirt. She has like jeans and sunglasses on, and she has like red eyes. And the man beside her, also like fairly young, has like a head of like very like messy black hair. As he seems to have like a necklace, like a cross necklace on. As he seems to have like a mattered like a messy like a coat on. Uh, and like notably of all, he has an eye patch on it on his right eye. Well, I could be asking the same to you.
Yes. And we have just finished up our business here.
He just kind of like looks you over. Do you guys have any authorization to be here?
Of course we do.
Feels like a
Damn, boss, you just ended off like that. Do you have any authorization here? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna say? No, I don't.
Fuck, he's right. What do you do about
He's
that?
right. As like his companion just seems to elbow him. It's like, uh, uh, I guess let's reword things. Have you guys seen like anything like strange happening around here? Like strange, like suspicious people? We're we're investigators.
Fucking Rebecca's just looking at him like thinking to herself, "You, us, everyone here," but she didn't say anything.
Yeah, she like just like flashes a badge.
Hightower takes a look at the badge. What's that badge look like?
Mm-hmm. Look, Lilith, Lilith, Lilith Ridley of fuck. Lilith Ridley of Archer Investigations, and you're like looking at it, right? Like scrutinizing it, right?
Yeah, he'll do a little once over of both of them.
Yeah. I'd
I'm pretty
say-
sure because the scene ended, he does not have magical eyes up. Because I think that only lasts a scene. Let me double check. Yeah, it only lasts a scene, so he does not have that up. But I do, of course, have my perpetual magic eyes.
Yeah, I'd say like make it like a good.
Right? Yeah. So unless there's an active magical effect, I cannot notice it. But if there is an active magical effect,
Yeah, I'd say just make like a quick like. I want to say like. Like a wits plus academic. No, an intelligence plus academics roll.
academics. Okay.
And your specialty of a business does apply.
All right. And I will invotate on this as well. Thanks to my liberal artist charm, I can invotate on academics. Does I assume Aqua would apply at no cost here? Probably not for Woker though.
Yeah. What was the free invocation things for Aqua again?
Let me double check.
Can you type out the name, by the way?
Oh yeah.
If I've spent at least one turn studying my target during the scene.
Yeah, it turns only like a few seconds, so you're studying them.
All right. So I will invocate for Aqua because I don't think any of my Fuoco. I don't think Fuoco applies for free here. And that is 2 suck.
This is very fake. It's very impressive, very like nice and spiffy, but like you're an official guy, like you've seen a bunch of paperwork, you know how to recognize like a fake ID when you see one.
An impressive ID. Your craftsmanship is rather impeccable.
Oh, thank you. They did work on it.
However, the corners are still a little rough, and it's missing a few bits of its proper sealing under the laminate.
You just see like her like confident smile, just kind of like like melting a little bit, like.
Don't worry, I'm not with the Seattle Police Department. I'm not going to take you in for this.
She just looked like a comical like wipe of her brow, like.
However, I would be careful showing that around to people. People don't like when you walk around without the proper authority, especially if you claim you do.
Yeah, usually they don't really check as hard as they should. As she just like seems to look around, and still, by looks of things, there seems to be like a ruckus around here. Like, you guys sure that nothing weird happened?
I did not say nothing weird happened. I said our business here was done.
All right. The woman's like partner just kind of like looks you guys over. It's kind of notices. Actually, let me see if he does notice. Hold on, yeah, because hold on. Let me see if he notices. Yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys re-roll for Troy yet, because or it was perception. Yeah, minus. Let me see if he actually notices them. And sheet. Is this plus composure for. And did he have this? He did not. So it'd be this, and then a minus.
Mike's losing it. What's he fucking laughing at?
He's gonna take a dramatic failure. He does not notice Troy at all. as his eye is just kind of like his singular eye, like looks over everyone and just like skips over Troy, as Troy like no, like kind of just like stares at him for a moment. That seems good enough to me. Well, if your business here is concluded, you can be on your way. It shouldn't be too long.
May I ask what you're doing here?
We got word that there was a weird pest problem that we were going to deal with.
We heard you all talk about a clown.
Yeah. But, yeah, just probably just a delinquent or something.
You're not a very good liar.
he just sighs. She's usually the one that does the talking. And you should probably keep it that way, Archer. He just like looks at you guys again. Seemingly as if he's like pondering whether or not he should say something. We were just gonna investigate to see if that weird clown was anything we should worry about, and then just kick him out.
I get the feeling that neither of us here are enemies. But I do want to ask a few questions. Being 2 for 2 on caught out lies isn't great.
Yeah, as he just like, as the blonde guy Archer just kind of like tilts his head to motion for Lilith to do the talking for him. I'll ask away.
Perhaps we can start with introductions. As Hightower pulls out a business card from his pocket as he hands it over. Nathaniel Hightower, CEO of the Hightower Association.
She just, as Lilith just offers her hand. Lilith Lake. Archer, sir,
A pleasure. As Hightower then gestures to the rest of the party. These are my associates.
Hazel.
No, I was about to say, they seem like a quiet bunch.
Well, we did just get done with cleaning the place. We're a little tired.
And, is Benny here? And by Benny, I mean, is Lemon here? Because I was noticing a notable lack of goofs. It felt strange.
It seems not.
Looks like it.
She's doing comic relief in the background. Trust.
If I had to make a wild guess, judging by the fake business cards, the evasive answers, and the fact you were already aware of the clown in the area and were hunting it down, I assume you know what it was doing here.
Yeah. Apparently they were being a little bit mischievous, and a few workers had actually gotten injured.
Are either of you a part of any larger organization?
Nope. Like Archer immediately speaks up. I am.
May I ask the name if it's not too secretive?
Nah, that's really classified. I can't.
Understood. Don't worry, I won't press for that. I suppose everyone must keep their secrets in Seattle. But if I had to make a guess, he looks at the both of them up and down. Judging by that, the fact that I've not noticed anything intense, call it a shot in the dark, but hunters?
Well, you're definitely knowledgeable. I'll give you that much.
It comes with my job. I'm not sure if you're familiar with us, but I'm what one would describe as a noble. Some use the term princess, hopeful. There's a lot of terms thrown around. This place was a tainted place. My associates and I here have just finished cleansing it. The workers won't be bothered anymore by the monster that was inside.
She's like nodding. All right, I have no idea what a tainted place is, but I'm going to assume it's bad. So thanks for
It
that.
is. Well, if you need a little bit of knowledge, it's something that happens when evil deeds are committed. The evil builds up, and it encourages others to build more evil, to do more evil.
No. She just mumbles like, deeds.
People like me and my associates here, we go around purifying those places, so that the places don't influence people to do evil anymore.
Oh, looks like our job here's done then.
Are you recent arrivals in Seattle?
Oh yeah, very recent. We just showed up last night.
Hmm. So you must have gotten here just before the lockdown.
Yeah. We haven't really found a way out yet. Even if we wanted out, we still have business here.
Hmm. Is there something in particular that you were brought here for?
Personal business.
Of course. My apologies. Well, if that's all, I believe then both our business here is concluded.
Yeah, it should. Hold on. Let me just check something real quick. Where is it? I really should have marked this. There it is. Mm-hmm. Anything. That's this one. That's this one. My asset. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
Okay, can you just roll me just a quick perception -3? Everyone.
Just everyone.
Yeah, just a quick one.
order.
-3. So
Yeah. Oh dear.
One suck.
All right. Daniel notices.
You said this was a perception?
Yeah, -3.
nothing.
Yeah.
All right. Hazel doesn't notice.
One suck.
All right. Rebecca notices. Uh,
And Banny is lost to the void.
Manny, no, she's dead. Thankfully, on the bright side, last session I remember Benny kept failing, so she didn't remember anyway. So this is consistent. All right. Like Nathaniel, I don't like Nathaniel and Rebecca. Just out of like the corner of your eyes, you kind of like realize that Troy. You see, he was kind of like he's not doing too hot. He doesn't look too hot, as he seems to be almost like sweating profusely and like as his hands are like shaking as his hands are like grabbing at like his coat, and just like as like the conversation is going on, he seems to be getting like worse and worse, and seemingly at the worst possible time, Lilith, who was just like looking around, like talking to you, she just as she just like, Oh, looks like our job is. As she just like jumps up and like suddenly noticing he was there, and as she as she like gets into a fighting stance, Archer immediately like seeing that like draws his sword, and
Ollie?
yeah, he just draws out a blade as hearing the shinking of like metal, like Troy just like Wretched is in pain and grabs his ear before immediately turning and bolting.
Roy, come back.
As Hazel, you didn't. As Hazel, for you, it's like, is it just you, or was there one less person here? Hmm, quite odd. You could have sworn some.
You mean one more person here?
No, there was what? Yeah, like there was one person here. Like you felt it, but like you can't remember if anyone was here.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Rebecca and Nate, you notice him. You notice immediately, and you're seeing him.
Like, is he currently running off?
Yeah, he's currently running off.
Whoa, whoa! What have we got our weapons out for?
Rebecca, can you touch Troy?
On it, as she is going to use the let's see.
Yes, he is just doing a standard. Hold on. Is there? Hold on, let me check. There is a dash action, isn't there?
I believe so. You can move double your speed.
Yeah. As he immediately, as you guys notice, he fucking books it at 30 speed away.
I would be the best person to catch him, but I literally do not even know he existed in the first place. So
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate.
Okay, let me. She's gonna activate a charm. I'm not sure how Celestial Dance works in terms of items.
A +1 per dot, like the power says. Whenever you have the Swift upgrade.
Yeah, weightless. I'm going to.
That's not the Swift upgrade. That's weightless.
I
don't remember what weightless does.
Whenever she jumps and applies Aria to the roll, she multiplies the distance she travels by 1 plus Aria instead of adding Aria to her dice pool.
yeah, I have that too. We're literally the same build.
Go leaping.
It is really funny how just Bandy and Rebecca are just the same person, but different aesthetics.
How loud would this be if we were maximum?
Alright.
Very loud.
I'm trying to figure out the calculus that we use for.
So you have an Aria of 3.
Aria 4.
Aria 4, so it's times 5. So whatever you roll distance-wise, times that by 5.
Yeah, as she starts running, gets a run up, as fucking like angel wings come out of like the back of her back, as she just fucking jumps.
Crystal
She's going to invocate and going to use the weightless upgrade, and she's going to jump.
All right, roll. Yeah. It'd be strength plus. Athletics, I'm pretty sure to jump.
Is this the?
You could, if you get an exceptional, you can do the double jump.
Yes.
A running start gives an equipment bonus of +1 for each yard available.
My speed is 12.
That's pretty good.
Equipment bonuses end at +5.
So if it's a yard, that's
yard is meter.
Yeah, so 12. So I get a +5 for this one.
Probably, yeah.
So
And depending on if you whether or not you you fully catch it, make it to 30. Otherwise, we might have to do chase rules.
and then I'm trying to think
I
of
mean,
anything else.
right now he would have to roll 6 successes in order to reach that number. Not including the movement he has already moved.
Yeah, not impossible.
Well, if he moved 12, then that would mean that's 18 left. So bare minimum, he needs to roll 4 successes.
And
6 successes.
So
Well, there we go.
Yo.
As she fucking strums on her guitar, as fucking wind goes under her wings, she fucking like shoots like a bullet.
Yeah. No. Like you, like immediate, like he, like his speed is incredibly impressive. As he's just like bolts out of it. But then like Rebecca just does that and immediately is like next to him as he like jumps back. As he's just like breathing heavily. As doesn't, as Hightower, Rebecca, are you good at reading people?
I have 4 empathy.
Okay, yeah, you both can just realize like he's fucking terrified for some reason. He's just fucking terrified. He's yicking the fuck out.
Fucking flying next to him. Dude, fucking chill out.
I can't be here. I am hearing too much. I can't be here. I can't be here. As his eyes are just like darting around looking for like as he's like backing away from you. I just gotta go. I just gotta go.
What did he say?
Fuck out.
I gotta go. I have to leave.
Fucking at least let me know fucking why, dipshit.
I can't. As you just like
Come on, I'll buy a coffee.
it just really hurts, man. It really hurts. As he's like gripping at his ears.
As fine then. As scoops him up by the underarms, and then kicks off the ground and keeps flying at a superior speed.
Superior speed.
He's just gonna take him to a fucking coffee shop.
Let's see. I think we'll like we'll stay with this group then, and then we'll cut back. We'll cut back to you if that's alright with you.
Mhm.
All right. As yeah. Hey. Hey, Hazel, Benny. Apparently everyone just started like freaking out for some reason. You aren't really sure why.
Why don't we just put down our weapons now?
Very much agree with Hazel. This doesn't need to escalate to violence.
As like Archer just like has like a blade, a blade like held up as just very like slowly like Lilith just like raises her hand. Easy there, Tiger. I was just startled. As like slowly but surely he just lowers it. As hey Hazel, Hazel and Nathaniel, can you just roll me a quick memory roll?
Also,
Is
did I
it-
detect any supernatural power happening there?
There was not.
Interesting.
Well, what is a memory roll for?
To see if you can like recognize the blade. And Hazel, you get a +3 to this.
Is it? I mean,
I mean, if
is
you have a guess,
is it a church blade?
yes. It's like, yeah, if you guess it, yeah, you got it. Yeah,
Because he's Archer Cerberus.
yeah, memory. Yeah, you just yeah, if you immediately remember it, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that this is one of those blades from the Malfactorum. And Hazel, you especially remember because those church boys you fought earlier were wielding these.
Mm-hmm.
Just slowly, just lowers it and sheathes it again.
Thank you.
Who was that exactly?
A person who needs our help. That is all.
Oh, sorry. I just got startled. He definitely didn't notice. He was just like kind of zooming behind. Had like a weird hood.
It happens.
Oh, I hope he's alright. He did not look okay.
I'm sure our friend is taking good care of him.
As like Lois just like elbows Archer like, sorry about that again. But I guess if the monster's already dead, and we don't really have much reason to be here. Come on, big guy. Let's just go. Let's just go back for now. Besides, we probably should find a new car or something. I told you I could probably fix it. No, you can't. That thing has been around since the 60s. Damn money. As they seem to just like get ready to leave and walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nate's fine with letting him go.
That guy.
They kind of whispers to Hightower.
Yes, Hazel?
That's that guy, huh?
It seems so. Still has the blades.
What are you guys talking about?
Remember
That-
whenever we went to that church?
I remember.
Yeah. They were looking for that guy.
Walking around with blades like that, he certainly leaves himself easy to be found. Do you think we should warn him? Although, considering the business they talked about, that may be why those two are here.
Probably already knows.
A few more hunters in Seattle isn't exactly unusual. At least they're open to reasoning.
Mm-hmm. You guys. Was that all that you guys were about to say?
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys just like, I'll give this to you guys for free. You do remember that the mail said that there was going to be 2 deaths and a lot of collateral damage. That's what the mail said.
Yeah, probably those two.
And just like a side note, you remember that Ellie had blinded Banny in one eye with things. And you just kind of like think like, yeah, one of them has one eye. Yeah, that'd probably be that. That'd probably be that. That explains it.
Yeah.
It's like, like you can just like surmise like, yeah, like yeah, blood spot to the one good eye, giant ass lion. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, if there's nothing else, we will just quickly cut back to Rebecca. Rebecca.
Oh my goodness.
That's the sound of her flying. Yeah, as you're carrying Troy, you said you wanted to find like a coffee place.
Yeah.
All right. What hours do coffee shops? Work? Real quick, just have that. I'm a competent DM, I promise. Why the fuck are they using army times? I mean, so PM. So 7. Yeah, no, yeah. You do find like an open one. Yeah, because it's like the prediction said it was gonna happen at 5:40, so now it's like around. Yeah, no, they just showed up, so it would just be around 5:40 now.
Mm-hmm.
Though since it's coffee, yeah, it's probably like very, very quiet by this point. As you find like just one worker. As like you enter and like the chimes, like the door chimes shine, like Troy like flinches again, grabbing at his ears. Oh, welcome to the Lipolette. I'm not gonna get involved, okay? Just the worker, the barista working there just says,
Sets him down. What is sound your thing?
as he like slowly starts to study his breathing. Yeah, very, very sensitive hearing. It was keep I was keeping it down for a while, but the last breaking point was those two people showing up. Like, it's not just really good hearing; it's I could start to hear everything. I could hear their skin against skin whenever one of them blinked. I could start hearing their heartbeat. Really,
Jeez.
really loud.
That bad, huh?
I don't. I don't really like crowds that much.
I've thought about investing in some noise canceling headphones.
Believe me, I've tried. They help a bit, but that just also makes things. That also just makes talking a lot weirder.
Oh, that's a big one. That means it's better than nothing. Jeez.
Yes. Slowly and cautiously, just before like before the barista just walks back, as he just not even adding any sugar, he just chugs it. Thanks for that. I probably would have ran off into the night if it weren't for you.
Yeah.
Not really sure what to do then. Guys have like said you guys wanted to help. But I'm not really sure how I can deal with this.
Well, those guys, they like helping people. Not technically part of them, but I'm working on it, I guess. But I know a thing or two about sound.
You got some sound control up in your repertoire.
Nah, I usually play it really loud. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's one of the opposite of what I need, but it was worth asking.
I need to play some chill beats. You know, some Stairway to Heaven.
I think I'd like that.
I guess they're playing in the middle of a fucking coffee shop. Besides, you can always just get you some fucking headphones with some music.
Yeah,
Listen to that instead of listening to the fucking Skin or whatever the fuck.
yeah. Trying to hearing stomach acid is not exactly a very pleasant experience.
Yeah, drown it out with some good ass beats.
Hey, Rebecca.
Hmm.
Can you do me? Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Your how troubadours. Do you have anything for like a whisper gaining?
I am a troubadour. I regained wisps. Book. They get shit back from. I'm trying to find it in the book. Let me see. Call of Duty. May perform in public or display her art. Basically, just like making people feel better is what a troubadour does.
All right, then yeah.
Raising spirits, that sort of thing.
Yeah, then I believe this would definitely.
Art shit.
Yeah, this would definitely warrant a whisper gaining roll. Then
Mm-hmm.
I believe for regaining wisp, it was just like whatever activity you're doing as a dice pool, right? Oh, let me check. Let me check. Let me check.
Roll.
That is correct, yeah.
Phew. I gotta trust my gut. I gotta trust my memory. So yeah, in that case, Rebecca, roll me just quick presence plus empathy.
Yeah. I'm guessing they're just like on like a fucking like patio outside of the shop now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has her big guitar but no scythe on it. She put the scythe away. Just fucking starts strumming some stuff. As she's gonna play "Carry On My Wayward Son," but like not the charm, just like the thing, the song. Uh, duh, 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 duh. One success on 10 dice. What a fucking.
Oh, you know what? A suck is a suck. Give yourself a wisp, buddy.
Curse of the Whisper Gate rolls, man.
Yeah. And then
Whisper Gate has never been good for anyone.
This is why we invest in the circle marriage.
mm-hmm. Yeah, she starts playing it.
And I suppose against all odds, it does seem to work. Maybe it's like, maybe it has something to do with being a troubadour and maybe, noble magic, helping drown out his hearing with his supernatural hearing.
As she's playing, just how's that, huh? Drowns out all the noise around. You done it?
Very much so. Thanks.
Yep. That's why I got into music.
Oh, you do that job well.
Seattle sounds like it smells. And she keeps on playing.
Amen to that.
As she continues to play. So, what's your deal?
Guess not real much to tell. I got turned into this. As you just, you just like offhandedly just quickly just you see his finger. He just quickly his finger turns into like an Alex Mercer claw before shooting back. Personal stuff happened. Kind of as this, and I keep having weird dreams.
You say that, but like, I don't even know what the hell you are. Like, you a vampire?
You know what it is.
Do I?
Like, you don't remember him, but like you know what a darkspawn is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I couldn't remember if she remembered that.
Yeah, like you know what a dark end is, but like you just
Yeah.
don't remember who he is.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't really see much of a point in saying this again, or saying this at all. Once I leave your sight, you're just gonna forget.
Is that how this works?
Yep.
Did she remember the first encounter? Or did she not remember that at all?
I think enough time has passed, and I've made you suffer enough for not remember. You can try like rolling memory to see if you remember again. Because you're just like automatically feeling earlier because you dramatic failure last time.
8 plus composure. I'm terrible at memory rolls. I have 3 dice. 3 successes on 3 dice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's like the minute he says that, like, oh, it's coming back. Okay, it's coming back now. You remember like your first fight with Arjen, and you remember, oh yeah, he was very good at distracting it.
Wait a
So,
fucking second, you're that guy.
yep, there it is. You see what I mean? I'm pretty forgettable. Not really sure how this would help then.
Hey, I'll tell you what. As she stops playing for a second, reaches into her bag, pulls out on a piece of paper, writes it down, hands it over. This is the music shop. This is where I work at.
Hmm.
This? Get yourself a nice headset. MP3 player? I don't know. Pick up some CDs, maybe. Listen to some music while you're out and about in the city. And I'll be the girl with the cute bow.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
I can always remember her, can't I? She keeps playing.
It looks like you can. That's impressive. You took the Hightower at all?
Nah.
Nah. Okay. All right. I guess I'll see you around then.
Yeah. I'll see you around.
And someone might just said sorry for flipping out.
I remember to say that, yeah.
And it's just you see like his muscles like tense, from like under his legs. As he does the Alex Mercer, he does the prototype thing as he just parkours out of there before disappearing off in the distance. And you succeeded a roll, so you're not gonna forget. Don't worry. Not this time. Not you're safe for this night, Rebecca Graham. All right, and I will be right back. So you guys reconvene, or you can call. While I'm gone.
Rebecca calls Hightower.
Standing. Hello there, Rebecca.
Hey,
Did it work out?
it did. And I remembered this time.
That's good.
Yeah, I
Wait,
ran into him once
this
before.
Oh,
Helped me
see.
kick the teeth into that one werewolf bitch. Yeah, took him for some coffee, played some music for him, gave him a couple tips, told him where he could find me.
That's good. That's good. Thankfully, he's not a dark spawn yet. Meaning he's not doomed to become a monster.
Mm-hmm.
There's still a way back for him. It'll just be a rough road.
Do you know anything about him?
Him specifically?
Yeah?
No. I've never met him before today.
Well, here's something for you. That thing, he's really sensitive to sound.
I see.
Said he could hear the rubbing of their skin and the blinking of their eyes and the gurgling of their stomachs.
I can see how to be rather unsettling to people.
So I played in some music, drowned out the surrounding area. Seemed to work for a little bit. So I don't know. Told him to buy a fucking headset.
That's good. Thank you, Rebecca.
Didn't get any of his contact info. Just told him to stop by the music shop.
Well, I believe with that, we are all set for today. Crisis averted, deaths averted, and hopefully helping that poor boy on a path to recovery.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your assistance, as always.
Yep. Helps us faster.
Do you think you can make your own way home?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I gotta de-transform soon anyways.
I have a feeling we'll be getting more and more mails in the coming time.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll likely be in touch. And as always, the Hightower estate is open to you should you need anything.
Yep. Keep that in mind.
Have a nice day, Rebecca.
You too. You hear like some noises across the phone. Yeah, you too, Hightower. Have a good night.
And that Hightower will hang up after that. Well, that's mission solved. Hmm.
Hey, Hightower.
Yes.
Dude, Cassie, can I tell Cassie something serious?
Hightower looks at you for a second, and he's like, just has the look of, okay, I see where this is going. Of course, Benny.
Have you ever heard of Sagandis?
I have zero subterfuge. I've never heard of Sagamese. I have 1 minute just in zero subterfuge. I've never heard of those words in my life. Officer Benny.
That got me.
Care to enlighten me, Bontress Benny?
She doesn't continue, she leaves. She goes home.
I came back at the perfect time. It's like I show up and I hear Benny just say, "Have you heard of Stuck on D's?"
Hightower looks over at Hazel. Do you know what those are? I've never heard of that before.
Ollie's like holding
Ollie?
it. She's holding it. She's just like holding it in.
Why are neither of you telling me?
It's better if you don't know, sir.
Oh, it's nothing.
I see. Hightower will de-transform. Do you care for a ride back, Hazel?
Yep. Oh, and we should stop by somewhere before we make it back.
Of course. We can get you something on the ride.
Maybe a nice dessert for the night.
Hightower will climb into the limo and go get some dessert with Hazel. He spends the entire night trying to figure out what Sakrandis are. Does getting a dessert with Hazel count for my circle merit?
Yes.
It counts for mine as well now.
Yeah, we got wisps.
Fanny, do you have the circle merit?
No.
It's okay. I just now bought it right now.
You are free to buy it right now, if you so please.
And I don't even need wisps or anything, to be honest.
I spend a lot of wisps.
Spend a lot of wisps, piss a lot of pee.
I mean, like, Holy Shield. Also, yeah,
I
what?
spend wisps to give you guys dice. That's what I mostly just spend wisps for.
I'm the healer.
Yeah, you burn wisps like a motherfucker.
What? So what did I miss?
Rebecca and Hightower talked on the phone. Rebecca filled Hightower in on the Troy situation, and Hightower basically just went like, "All right, cool, good work, Rebecca. We'll part ways for now, but considering how things are going, I will see you next door email."
Yeah. All right.
Have a nice day, and I'll see you next door email.
All right. Yeah, I assume Ben and Hazel are heading home. Unless they want.
Yeah, probably.
I'll go in order just because. Yeah.
I go home and then in the middle of the night I text Hightower, he's nuts.
God damn it. you keep jumping up. Before I have a chance to quick draw.
Hightower doesn't get it. He asks Holly for advice. And then Holly doesn't answer, so he asks Shiro, and Shiro hits him with another one.
Oh yeah, suck on these? You gotta know about Sakon.
He's nuts. Yeah, you can find him at Sakon.
Well, now you don't understand, boss. You have to understand. You have to understand. It's an up dog thing.
Shiro, what up dog?
Nothing much, how about you?
Not much about you. You'll learn about it in Stockholm. Yeah, I guess we'll go because our Hightower is the only one returning to the actual estate. We'll do everyone else first because the Hightower has things. He has a lot. He has a list. So
I always have things to do. I'm gonna use the bathroom while you guys do stuff.
so, Hazel,
Hmm?
you got anything you want to do?
No. No, not at the moment.
Damn. Bunkers Benny, save us!
I have bashing, so that heals. I go Spider-Man, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I go on
Good.
patrol.
Isn't Rebecca going to a concert?
She is, in fact, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Good, so she won't bother me on patrol.
I'm on patrol. Alright, let me just check the day to see if I find anything. Let me see. Let me check up on
I feel like Rebecca and Poppy are like, you know that one episode of Amazing Adventure, the Amazing World of Gumball, where Gumball's with the hot dog guy. They keep just like, they like awkwardly hug. That's those two.
Here's oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I forgot. Okay, I can work with this. Okay. So, Ben, you say you're going on patrol,
Yeah.
correct? As you're going on patrol, you do remember there was one more Norn male. There will be numerous electrical searches throughout the lockdown area, resulting in blackouts. And seemingly, as you remember,
remember.
yeah, And on Hugh, as you remember that, like, hold on, let me pull up the Seattle map. Yeah, I'd say you stick close to Capitol Hill since you live there. Yeah, as you're like you're doing your Spider-Man, you're swinging through Capitol Hill, like swinging on buildings, which is a lot easier to keep out the masquerades. It's the nighttime. As you're just swinging around, you notice some flickering, like across the city, and then you see like in one spot in particular seems to be like real like the lights are especially freaking out right now.
I intervene.
Yes, yes. I'd say
What would
you
I
would.
do? I intervene. I told the lights to stop flickering.
Stop flickering.
I bring a comedically long ladder.
Trying to see if there's any place in particular I want this set. District, that's Capitol Hill, there it is. Scroll down real quick. Nope, that's no, yeah, just like yeah, just like by a street corner, by like a bunch of apartment buildings. You see, especially the lights flicker out before they eventually like go dead. As you, as like from out of frame, a comically large ladder goes down as you slide down it. Mm. Yeah, as you're basically just like near an apartment complex, and there's like a little bit of like
I think it's quite simple, actually. Oh gosh.
thank you, Andy. Uh, uh, as you're like in like the green area, as you can kind of hear like electricity noises. Before like as like just suddenly seemingly like unable to take it, like you hear like the like a transformer like boom, like power go out as like the entire building goes black. As you're on ground level.
Oh. Oh, I guess I investigate.
Mm-hmm. As you walk down and investigate, you just roll me like a quick quick perception.
I have to.
It's a new scene, don't worry, I'm not gonna spam it.
These are my clown sounds.
Oh, that's a failure. That's a
Nah, it's
tragic.
okay. I also failed. We just
Okay.
witness it. We just both see each other in plain fucking sight.
Yeah. You'd like to upgrade it to a dramatic failure?
Only if he upgrades to a dramatic failure.
Yes.
Alright.
You both upgrade to a dramatic failure. As I described this scene, as like from like the darkness, you see like well, we the audience see a shadowy figure, like kind of like like they seem to like hear you come in. As you open the door immediately, as they like walk past, and they like jump up to like see to like look around to see if anyone's here. As you immediately also do the same, as you're both like back to back, like looking around, like hmm? You both turn around at the same time. You don't see anything. You both look around. You guys don't see each other out of the corner of your eyes. As you both shrug. as you walk inside and they just walk outside as neither of you notice each other. You just don't notice each other. As a shadowy figure just vanishes as, must just be a back out. Must have been the wind.
I'll go check the breakers.
As you like check out the breakers, you see like it has notably been opened. It looks like it like a bit of like the wiring has been like scratched off. Like you've seen before, like like mice and rats like nibble on it. Except like on closer look, it looks like it more like it was scratched off, like very hastily. And if you touch and if you were to like touch that you'd just be like zapped. It looked like something like kind of like tore through the wires and yeah, that still wouldn't like make the entire thing short circuit. I heard lemon mum. That's funny. That's very silly. Benny, Benny, Benny.
Well,
I don't want because like it like the main scene was like just about that, and so I don't really want to like switch to Rebecca quite yet. The first thing I see when I open Twitter is fucking Yakub.
you see a lot of Yakub, but do you think it's because they know you want to see him?
I'm unsure. Just end it? Alright. Hold on, just... Yeah. I guess, yeah, just we end the scene with, like, Banny, like, that shit's weird. She just swings away. As... First, let me just do the post real quick. And then... as we're gonna cut to Rebecca before we have the high tower power hour. Like that, Where is the soundtrack? There it is. I'd like to personally thank the Madoka cover channel for giving me ample fuel. But now we go to Rebecca. You had a concert to go to,
Yeah.
and you had your night concludes. Yeah, well, the work concludes. The meals are solved. You kind of feel like powers flicker for a while, but yeah, that was the last bit of Norn mail. As you and Samantha get ready for the Katie Morgan concert.
Yeah.
Like you meet at like a pretty nice looking like a venue. As like Samantha sees you. Oh hey Rebecca, you made it.
Yeah, I made it.
And guess what? I have a little surprise for you. As she like slowly puts her hand in her bag. As she draws out backstage passes.
You got backstage.
Yeah. We can get her. We can get her autograph.
Oh, that's great.
And then just like from her bag, you can see like You see Avery, her little light bird spirit, peek its head out. Avery, get back in there. Yeah, it's really exciting. She hasn't been in Seattle in like years.
Yeah, it's a big event.
Mhm. And yeah, as like as like things are getting ready, things are starting to pick up. Crowds starts to like pile in into the venue. You you just hear like people just like muttering as I hold on. I have let me just quickly do prepare something real quick.
Hmm.
There you go. There you go. Copy that. All right. All right. We golden. As you as like people are like shoveling in, you just bump as just like you bump around as the corner of your eye, yeah, you see. Oh, hey, it's those two dude. It's those two from earlier, Archer and Lilith. They seem to be like off in the corner. They don't reckon. Obviously, since you're in human form, they do not recognize you. They just seem to be just like sitting by the bar, waiting for the concert to start. As as you would hear. Hold on. We have a cue for a reason. Do that. As like the lights start to dim, as everyone gets ready for Carrie to show up. People of Seattle, are you ready to rock?
Woo!
I can hear you. Yeah. And it's just like you just see like there's nothing promoted as the pyrotechnics just goes in as it, through a puff of smoke. You see Carrie Morgan just show up, like seeming just out of nowhere, like magic, showing up, and she just immediately just starts like no more beating around the bush. She just starts fucking playing. No bullshit. We geek hard. As here's one more. I posted her before, but she's a far cry from her origins, as you would recall. She started more as like a very like cute, almost like an idol, like a very like squeaky clean image, and she had a radical genre shift. As I think you just mosh pit. Those are illegal, but those are illegal, but nah, mosh pit. Yeah. As just like everything just as the crowd just fucking explodes into activity, and this is nice. This is nice. You feel very relaxed, and you know what? Yeah, give yourself a point of willpower. And actually,
Can I feel my virtue of energetic?
yes, very much so. That's
Nice.
nice. I was thinking like full willpower. Yeah, it's fulfilling your virtue. So yeah. Oh, willpower, refill. As you are your best self. As eventually, though, things calm down as I switch back to calm. Calm-ish. Yeah, the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? That's the wrong. I used the wrong thing for that earlier. Oh well. As the concert goes off without a hitch.
Fucking finally.
you finally just get to relax. As things are quiet down, as you and Samantha just go through the backstage. As you hear just Carrie speaking before you see her through the curtains, just drinking some water. Oh hey! As she just immediately hops back up. So you were the two who got the backstage passes.
Oh, are we the only ones?
As Samantha just whispers, yeah, I kind of bought it from. It was like a whole competition. I kind of bought it from. I bought these from people who won. It costs a lot of money.
Oh, you didn't have to do all that.
Don't worry about it. As Carrie just shows up, and it's always nice to meet a supportive fan. Sam just by herself, can you sign my bag? Of course. It's just she just whip, just out from her sleeve, she just pulls out a little pen with a skull on it, as she writes her name on Sam's bag with a star. Do you do anything, Becca?
I wish I brought my guitar.
Well, I could probably sign your bow if you want.
As she roots around. Oh, I know. As she pulls out her phone. Could you sign the back of my phone case?
Of course. As she signs the phone case.
Thank you.
And she thinks to herself, why the hell? Why the hell not? She just pulls out she pulls out 2 keychains with black stars on them. And in the middle is skulls. I'm feeling a little bit generous today. She just hands one to both of you two.
What is it?
It's basically 2 keychains in the shape of stars, but the stars also have a skull symbols in the middle of them.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Yep, I always like giving back to my fans, you know.
Takes a look at it.
As she just ruffles your hair as
Ruffles my hair. I'm a grown woman.
But you are very small, aren't you?
I am.
Exactly. As she just just put as a hair ruffle. Before, if you have nothing else to say to her, she goes about her way. As something felt off about her. I don't think you would. I don't think she would know. Oh. Yeah, Rebecca doesn't really go out much in terms of supernaturals, does she?
She's been around the block and she knows what werewolves and vampires are. She knows the basic ones, like werewolves, vampires, like ghosts exist. But if she just seen it came up, she'd be like, "What?" If a mage showed up, she'd be like, "Oh, okay, you're a fucking wizard."
You're a wizard. Alright then, yeah, I'd say make me an N plus occult roll +1.
Oh balls. That is not a good roll. That's a dramatic failure.
You don't know. You don't know shit. It's you know what? She seems completely normal. Maybe it's just your stomach hurting or something. No, you're convinced that she's so normal that you just think to yourself, "Damn, my tummy hurt."
Man, I'm weird.
You gaslight yourself into thinking that it's just stomach pain. As just out of the corner of your eye, you just see her just walk off as. Wait a fucking minute. Wait here. That's your boss. You see Matt? There's like you like out of the corner of your eye, you see like Carrie like walk off with like the rest of her band. As you see Matt come out of nowhere, like from like just from out of frame, and just like
Bonkers Banny says trans rights.
thank you, Bunkers Manning.
Benny, you're not in this scene.
She manifested.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah,
There goes
this is
the
Manny.
Manny.
It's like, yeah. Hey, Manny, you just
Benny, are you here? Looks underneath the fucking welcome mat that's somehow there. Benny,
he's there in
Benny, did you
spirit.
just appear?
No, like just in the background, you see like Benny swing in the distance through a window. It was like, wow, is your boss here? And then the Benny swings in the distance. What the fuck? Did you see that?
What the fuck was that? No, you legitimately, did you just see that? Some Spider-Man shit going on. What the fuck?
Yeah, you just see in the corner, you see like Carrie run up to, run up to Matt. It's like, yeah, because like they're like a fair distance away. So like you can't really hear them, but she just like immediately like attack hugs him. As you see, like, those seem to be roses that he's holding. Huh.
So my boss is over there?
Yes. With roses and Carrie. And she just like immediately like attack hugs him and pecks him on the cheek.
Looks?
I can only
Was like,
just
huh? It's like,
I can only just imagine the fucking Star-Lord. What?
just like, no, not even that, just like, confusion, just, huh?
You do recall just like offhandedly, like, when you were like dealing with like that shit, he's just like, oh man, that sounds gonna be weird. Oh well, I guess I can spend time with my girlfriend. It's just a thought, as a memory that's like disappears. How do you take this information, Rebecca?
So what happened again? What happened again? Hold on, let me just...
Is that a Cody question or a Rebecca question?
This is a me question.
So, do you remember offhandedly, like after like the Milo shit was dealt with, like Matt mentioned, like, oh yeah, the lockdown's a bit weird, but I can't wait to see my girlfriend. And now you see him in the Carrie Morgan concert as Carrie just like attack hugged him and kissed him on the cheek as he approached with roses.
Okay. She's just sort of, oh. Huh.
Isn't that your boss?
Yeah, it's my boss.
Isn't he kind of a lame? Is he kind of a lame ass?
I mean, it's really subjective.
Yeah, but like I'm pretty sure you told me like he was kind of lame.
A little bit, but like, not entirely.
Is he? Are they? As they're just you just see them like being very affectionate in the distance. Are they? Like, someone is this gossip or is this?
Shrugs. I don't know what to do with this. I mean, I'm gonna probably like mention it to my boss, like
Fair enough.
on my next shift, be like, you never told me about that.
That's just like I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. She just shakes her head. Like, and she just checks her back. Where the hell did Avery go? As she just turns around, you see Avery in like one of like the stage lights, just like pecking at it. Avery, get down from there! As Avery just like flies back into her bag.
You need to keep a better eye on him.
Sorry, it's just like he really likes light source. He really likes like dragging me to like light sources and stuff.
Like the sun.
I think the sun's too far for him, but he really likes like light bulbs, and he does really love UV lamps.
UV lamps.
Yeah, like things.
Where have you been around UV lamps?
I mean, I go around indoor gardens.
Uh,
All right. So I can't. As Sam was just really excited. So I'm not gonna forget this. How about? Yep. Everybody, do you have the circle merit?
do I have the circle merit?
Yeah. Right.
No.
I'm sorry, my son. Oh well. Well, unless we have anything else, unless you have anything else to do.
Nope.
All right. As as that information is dropped on you, as you and Sam head out. Yeah, Hazel. I believe Hazel's done, right, Mike? For now. Mike. I think that's a yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, Hazel's done. Rebecca. Banny is done. Rebecca is done. Oh wait. Yeah. Just as we like zoom out from the scene. Find the damn thing. There it is. Just in the distance, or like as like the crowd disperses, as the concert had finally like wrapped up. Just two figures just like out in the distance, like slowly walk out. One of them is a woman with dark skin and a black ponytail. As she has like light. Let me check the eye color. As she has. As she has like dull gray eyes, and she seems to be like bored now that the concert's over. And accompanying her is a blonde man, with like a shaggy, blonde hair and deep red eyes. And like at either side of his arm, there seems to be just like two band goers. As a taller woman just like sighs like, yeah, I expected a lot more from that concert. It's kind of disappointing. Come on, Mary. That was just a little bit of fun. Live a little. I'm just saying. I wish it lasted a bit longer. No, you just need to learn how to chill out once in a while. Yeah, right. If I learned to chill out. If I learned to chill out like you, I just turned into a lazy bum. Hey, I pull my weight around here. No, you don't. You were supposed to do some snooping around, and then you just came up nothing. I did. I'm half convinced that you didn't even try. Listen, you have no proof of that. Oh, I'm sure if the boss had any suspicions, he'd squeeze the information out of you. Well, you're not gonna do that. You're right. I'm not. You're not worth the effort. Exactly. So, still, it was good to unwind. Since shit's gonna be extra busy today or tomorrow night. Shrug. Yeah, afraid of that. Hopefully I can get some good entertainment from that. as the woman walks out. Oh wait, Marion. Are you hungry at all? Nah, no, I'm pretty full. As she just waves her hand and leaves him. As like his arms just pat the backs of like two band goers. Oh, more for me then. Isn't that right? As he just like chuckles to himself. As the two band goers are they seem a bit out of it. As we cut. Alright. And furthermore, as we just exit the crowd, we see that woman from earlier, who was in the church robes and the blonde pigtails. She seems to be dressed in more casual wear. As she seems to just like walk out of the concert with a skip in their step, seemingly just happy to be there. Innocuously. Alright. And now that is all I wanted to put on that scene. And now it's the high tower turn.
Hello.
Alright.
Who up high in the tower? Who up
I'm the
high in
highest
the
star.
tower?
Every day. That's how I deal with the stress of...
Vanny texts Hightower that there's an emergency.
Oh. Hightower looks at it, waits for like 20 seconds, opens the text, sends back, "What's wrong?"
I'm preparing
He
soundboard.
braces for impact. He stares at the three dots being just floating there menacingly. With every second that passes, he feels his heart drop a little further.
I'm waiting for it. I'm just preparing this because,
No, I forgot.
Damn it.
He watches the three dots disappear. He sends back, "Annie?" Question mark.
She tags back. No, I forgot.
Hypergore skull emoji.
He just stares at his phone for his head and just says back, "Okay." Like, okay, ... Turn off his phone. Oh, girl.
Strange girl. Alright. Let me remember the... Yeah, we got that.
Hightower wants to... Step 1, Hightower wants to go over to the plush house.
Alright, in that case, I need to change. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because I remember that, mind you. It's just this came a bit earlier.
This is the music that plays at the Hightower estate at all times.
It
exclusively.
is.
This is exclusively for the Hightower estate.
He figures he should get this done before he, moves on to anything else when he goes home for it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Fair and based, as it were. So let's do this instead. Let's skip. There you go. Much more appropriate. So, you're in just like the limo with Holly as you're set to drive back to the plush house. At this point, it's been a while since you were last there. See, let's pass by a few more like construction sites. It seems like things were looking a little bit up for this area. As like things are getting a little bit more clean, especially now since like the plush house has been thoroughly exercised, as it were. The bit of the urban legend bit of it as like, inspire people to just not fully. The area like closest to the house is still like empty, but slowly they're coming back. Oh, so then maybe we can hear you. Alright. Yeah, as you like pull up by the plush house, still as rickety as ever. Yeah, and you go by the site you left. As Holly just hands you a jade carving knife. As last time you had only carved using the tip of your umbrella. I feel like this will be more. This will make things easier, sir.
Thank you, Molly. I'll be just a few minutes. As Hightower will step out of the car. He's not transformed right now. He's just in his usual casual attire. As first he wants to walk over to the plush house, just take a look at it.
It's still quite dusty, but it's still pretty dusty and disheveled. Doesn't seem like much activity has reached it. The one thing you do notice, which is definitely odd, is the back door is open. You walk in, it's standard house, and you see the back door was open. You never really opened it.
As he just does a deep sigh. As he'll poke his head out back to the front. Holly, do you mind if I call for you?
Understood. You want me to
sweep the house, please?
It won't. As she just as she cautiously approaches. As do you do anything?
I mean, he wants to look around, both to see what's up and also just look around the place,
Yeah.
Just take it in.
Yeah.
He's not really counting on finding much stuff. He's not great at investigating.
Yeah. As Holly just approaches, and just slowly draws gun. as a SWAT team. She goes through the doors, goes to the top floor. Just as I assume you just remain on the top floor. The bottom floor.
Yeah.
Do your eyes follow up on anything in particular?
Probably just the area around where he fought Tanya in.
Yeah. You see the bit of wall where the dark door was, and how it was kind of hidden in plain sight, as you had to focus to actually see it. But now that it's gone, you can see that the wall is extra rotted from just the darkness and decay that was seeping into it. It's as you're focused on it. Hold on. Okay, no, we get that. And just as you're focusing on it, okay, so it seems to be all clear.
Thank you, Holly. Did you find any signs of life or tracks?
Saw a few footsteps.
I'm sure you noticed, but the back door was open, and neither of us left it open on this visit. There's someone else has been here.
I wonder, maybe someone came back?
Maybe.
It would seem quite. Yeah, it seems like someone's been here. You don't recognize that voice.
Hightower will grip the knife tightly as he'll turn to look at it in the direction.
As you just turn, you didn't sense this person at all. Like you didn't feel anyone walking behind you. But standing like towards like the living room, near like just sitting on a dusty couch, holding seems to be a picture frame of some sort, is a woman with like white hair, and like tied into two long braids. And she seems to be dressed in like a very like nice like gothic Lolita style dress. Seems to be just like quote unquote looking at the photograph, just swaying her legs a little bit. As you notice, yeah, her eyes are closed.
Well, you know the drill. I'm going to just gonna look at her. We're gonna make an instant action unrolled. Detect any any active supernatural effects. And if there's anything that's like a concealment effect, it provokes a clash of wills with me. And I can use this even though I'm not transformed because it's practical.
All right, let me just do this. Let me just quickly check.
Like I don't detect anything like I don't detect powers that like she'd own, but if she has anything currently on, or there's anything on around us, I'd detect that. I wouldn't know what it does. I need another roll for. I need to actually roll for that. But I just know if there is something.
Yeah. Because like looking at the woman herself, she doesn't really seem too out of the ordinary. But like that's the thing. Your senses, like your eyes don't really detect anything too abnormal. She still feels a little off. And like as you like look at her, you kind of like feel like you like feel her here. You also feel her somewhere else. You can't put your finger on where, but like you feel her somewhere else.
He's sort of like fingers sort of a little twitchy on knife, sort of just like rubbing up and down, and almost like instinctively, not realizing he's doing it.
It's like Holly is like caught like something like state your name of business. As the woman just seems to not really pay her too mind. I'll calm down. I'm merely an observer.
Getting a lot of things, it seems.
Hmm.
Quite the fashion statement. I don't recall that being too in style recently.
Oh well, I've heard Goth was making a comeback as well.
I think you may have confused Goth and Gothic Lolita.
As she frowns like, oh. Here I thought I was up to date.
Perhaps we can start off with some introductions. My name is Nathaniel.
Nice to meet you, Nathaniel.
May I have yours?
Now, that's a good question. As she like puts a finger on her on her chin, seemingly like pondering something. I'll be honest. I don't think I've thought of one for a while. I haven't really talked to anyone in quite a while besides my sister. As she like thinks like, what to call myself? What's in a name? It's gotta be something good. As she's like pacing around, like, it's gotta be something. It's gotta be something good. It's gotta be not too on the nose either. as she's just like, oh, as she like claps her hands like as she like almost fumbles the portrait. You can call me present.
Present.
Work in progress.
That's certainly an interesting name. I don't suppose you have a sister and two sisters for future and past, do you?
Nope. She seems to be telling the truth.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, Miss Present.
Pleasure to meet you too, High Tower.
He just sort of looks at her. Indeed. A pleasure. You seem a well-informed woman.
Well, of course you're making the making a round around the city. It's hard not to know who you are.
Hopefully it's all good here. All good words.
Oh, I assure you, I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you. This isn't a usual spot for tourists.
Not quite. I'm sure many would be quite taken aback from this place's aesthetic. But I felt I've had just a little bit tired of watching from afar, so I wanted to take a little break. Is all.
As he looks around. Yes, I suppose I can understand that. You don't seem entirely human.
Oh, what gave it away?
Well, most humans don't need to decide a name for themselves.
Yes, I am a little bit rusty.
By the way, Yank, is the accent like an intentional thing Hightower would notice, or is that just like, oh, that's her voice?
Yeah, it's pretty noticeable. It's pretty like thick.
Yeah. Hightower wanted to try and place where that accent is from.
Would you say he studied up on accents?
Probably not. Like accents, like probably not. No.
Yeah. And also, like, I feel like this kind of accent isn't really common in Seattle. Especially because, like you would recognize if it was like more like an East Asian accent, because like there's a sizable like Asian population in Seattle, but like this is like different. So I'd say that this is definitely an academics role.
Okay. Well, I'm not transformed, so I don't have my extra academics.
Yeah.
Oh
If
no.
you could. Yeah, you could also like try to convince me if you think anything else to recognize an accent would be.
No, I don't think so. Well, this is not a good roll. I'm not transformed. I don't have my extra academics, and I can't advocate on this.
I can't.
0 successes, and I dramatic failure of that.
Yes. You know, you know what I. What would be the funniest answer? You're convinced that she's French.
Fair enough. French woman.
Yes. As she's just like talking and she thinks to herself. You hear just her mumble like, "Oh, I could have called myself an observer. No, I gotta roll with it. Roll with it."
You come here to reminisce.
Not really reminisce, just more observe. Learn, observe. This place has quite a sizable history to it.
Indeed. What? whatever it was that created Tanya and presumably Ellie, plus all the other tragedies that happened here before that.
Ah, yeah. Yes. Tanya Lauren. Poor girl.
Hmm.
Hey, you never learned Tanya's last name.
No, I didn't.
There's a wonder that that Lily Thompson showed back up again.
Hmm. Quite the well-informed woman.
Would you believe me if I told you this was more of a recent skill?
Decent, eh? I see you're making full use of it.
Yes, indeed I am. As she plays with the portrait a little bit, or she just sets it down. So, unless there's anything else you would wish to speak of, I believe my observing is done just for now.
Well, I'm sure there's plenty I'd love to speak of, but I get the feeling you aren't keen on giving little old me all the answers if I know your type.
Oh yeah, there's no fun in giving the answers right away. The joy is in the journey, after all.
You're fond of watching the show.
Absolutely.
Since I had the pleasure of encountering you, I don't suppose I can ask for a hint or two.
Mm-hmm.
Are you connected to the Norn Mail?
Yes.
I see. And is it safe to assume? He looks her up and down. You're something I've never encountered before, aren't you?
Yes.
A type of supernatural I never even knew existed.
Oh, don't worry, sweetie. It's not your fault.
I suppose that shows the show. Just when I think I've learned everything, there's always something new to surprise me in the world.
You'd be surprised how often I see that replay.
You're someone who's existed a very long time, aren't you?
Longer than you can possibly imagine.
Must be a rather long time. Did you create the Norn Mail?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
It was worth a shot.
She thinks herself. Though it would be quite an impressive feat. Oh, though it can't be something. No, though it can't be something one person could create.
Oh, no, it certainly isn't. Quite the team effort, that mail is.
Yeah.
I'm sure you already know the progress I've made on that, judging by your previous
Oh, you moved.
Oh,
I progress I made, and then well.
Judging by your previous remarks.
Indeed. I'm surprised not many people would realize. Would realize that. Would realize that.
Realize that it's a team effort, or realize that you're observing?
Realize that it's a team effort.
Well, I had a lot of help from Miss Watson.
The Awakened. Nosy little bunch, but I suppose that nosiness pays off.
Do you plan to interfere further?
No. Afraid I can't.
Can't. Not won't. There's something else planned in you.
It's quite a risky maneuver. I would love to help. But I fear I'm doing it them as most as I can with what I have. Right.
See.
Anything more, and it would be hazardous to me.
Well, I suppose I shouldn't be keeping you then.
As she just like places the portrait down. She seemingly was like just like a bit of force. It's like, oh well, I suppose I can't. I suppose there's nothing else I could do that could possibly help. As she like dramatically puts her hand up. Although it was very nice. It was very nice seeing you up close.
I suspect we'll be seeing you again, Miss President.
Indeed. And even if you miss me, I will definitely be seeing you.
I'm sure you will.
Well, I bid you good night, Mr. Hightower, Miss Reeves. And she begins to just walk off. And the millisecond she leaves your field of vision, you feel something go off and it's gone. Just absolutely gone.
Well, I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to investigate. Hey, let's just get a little bit of info on that.
Mhm.
I want to analyze it just so I can be able to recognize that type of power in the future.
Yeah. To analyze it so you could at least like feel like, hey, there's something similar occurring.
Yeah, just to add it to my little record.
Yeah, you're saving it. And yeah, sure enough, you definitely feel like as you like commit his memory, you definitely remember seeing it lines up with when you looked at the app. It lines up with that question mark that was not magic, or not mage magic.
Right then.
As Holly
He'll
just
go
like,
over and he'll look over at Holly.
yeah.
Well,
Did
that
I-
was something.
I swear, the supernaturals just get weirder the older they get.
They certainly do. Well, I suppose we shouldn't say anything bad about her. And she is, after all, still watching. It would be rude to talk about it that way.
Not sure how I feel about that.
It is rather unsettling. Well, I guess that's another supernatural that we know nothing about. There's always another one.
I hope it doesn't become as common.
If whatever she was common, well, we'd have it in our records by now. Here I thought those fairies were rare.
And yet there's enough fate, little societies.
Well, I suppose we shouldn't waste too much more time here. And he's going to go over and he's going to pick up the portrait again and just look at it.
Yeah. As you see a portrait of 3 people. You see a woman with like a long black, long brown hair, smiling, and it doesn't. You remember what Tanya is. You know who Tanya is. And she's met with 2 other guys, who seem to be like hamming it up. There's a man with a brown ponytail, and a man with like a Hispanic looking man with black hair.
As he looks at the portrait, she sure was staring at this intensely. Maybe I should have pushed my luck to try and ask for a few names from there. Perhaps she would have liked to show off her powers a little more.
Maybe. Though, considering that little secrecy thing, maybe not.
Yes. Suppose we need to really pay attention to anyone who matches these descriptions. Either one of these could potentially be Hector, who's clearly still a threat. And if not, it may be his victims. Two new supernaturals the same day. As he puts the portrait down again. I guess we really have only scratched the surface.
No rest for the wicked.
No, not indeed. If you could start the car again, that'd be wonderful. I'm going to go. He sort of just holds up the knife.
Yep, do what you gotta do.
As Hightower will leave the plush house and he'll. Excuse me. He'll head on over to the garden on the other side.
Mm-hmm. As you just start carving.
As
Right.
he sits down at the small grave and he'll carve Ellie in there as well.
Yep. So now there's Tanya, and right below her is Ellie.
As he carves in silence before he finishes up, he stands and looks down. My apologies to have to add another name so quickly. I can only hope the rest will remain bare. Perhaps once Hector is gone, the two of you can have a sound rest. As he'll calmly return to the car. Here's your knife back, Holly.
Thank you, sir.
As he'll sit back in the back of the limo, and he'll just close his eyes for the rest of the ride home.
All right.
Barry
As
texts
now-
him.
Yes.
He looks at it. Hello, Benny.
It's a picture.
What is it?
You download the picture. It's her clown nose. The caption says, "I sent you my clown nose, please respond."
He looks at it for a second. He sort of has to zoom in at the picture for a second to register what it is. And then he texts back, "Yes, I am here, Benny."
No response.
He sends back question mark, question mark, question mark. And then another, "Did you not want me to respond? Question mark."
That's
He
it.
closes his phone.
That's it for the entire
Odd
night.
girl. Odd girl.
Thank you. Thank you, Benny. All right. Next on your checklist.
Next on the checklist was head back to follow up with Watson and Sherlock on what's going on. Follow up especially with Watson and what's going on with the barricade line. And for Sherlock, he'd probably want to get the other girls in there because he's like, hey, they were also involved with the train incident. I feel like they'd probably want answers on what's going on there.
Yeah. I'd say probably for the time constraints, we could probably do that at the start of tomorrow night for the Sherlock half, since everyone's already done their shit, you know?
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll check that off for next time.
As you're gonna check up on Watson.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just skip. We're back. As wait, hold on. No, I must restrain myself. I'll save that because it would be really funny. As you pull up back to the high tower estate, as sure enough, waiting around, is Watson.
Good to see you, Miss Watson.
She seems to like just notice you, like, hi there. Great to see you.
Okay, so step out of the limo, straighten up his clothes a little bit as he heads over to her. And as he does, he's going to just instant action transform. It's his business attire. He needs to be presentable. As he takes a few steps, as he moves up. Currently, he's wearing a t-shirt, but he makes a move to straighten his tie. That's not there. And as he does, a little light covers him for a moment, and as he steps through it, he's straightening a tie and a button-up shirt.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good.
I trust everything went well.
We had a little bit of a scare here, but yeah. Aside from that,
Here, let's go inside and have a seat.
yes.
As Patai will bring Watson to his office.
As the two of you sit down. So we did a bit of a perimeter check. And sure enough, it seems to be a bit of a dome. As it's magical in nature. But the weird thing is, it's less keeping people in and more detecting. It seems to be an alarm of sorts.
Does it seem possible to pass through?
Oh, very much so. Sorry, I got presence accent. Very much so. That's the problem. I'm a prime mage. Understanding magic is my forte, after all. Seemed that...
Yeah. As a quick question beforehand, just so I'm in the right frame of mind, was this an awakened magic dome, or was it of stranger nature?
Awakened.
Alright, thank you. Carry on, Watson.
Yes. Understanding magic is my forte. It wasn't... Seems to ignore mundane. Ignores regular... unknown... Sorry. Humans. When humans pass by the barrier, nothing really tends to happen.
Well, I think mundane is a problem. Is it mundane or human? You and I are still human, after all, but would it alert to us?
I suppose. Yeah, mundane. When a mundane human passes by, nothing
It's
really
okay, Watson, you can use the term sleeper.
Thank you.
I know you want to.
Thank you. Oh,
Oh, thank God, I can use slurs!
thank you.
It's okay, Watson, you can use sleeper.
Damn Mortys.
Alright, yes, when a sleeper passes through, nothing really happens. It seems to not care. My theory is that's probably because of the police.
When a person of less abled manner.
Different. She would have said differently abled. But when a supernatural passes through, that's when things get weird. That's when the alarm triggers. I stuck my hand through it. That's when I got the scare. Well, almost immediately I was beset upon.
Beset upon? You were attacked.
More threatened. As there was a vampire. Normally they aren't really too much issue, but this one was... It was a man...
A vampire in the afternoon. The sun's barely come down.
Yeah, it was around sunset when we investigated, but the sun was still very much up. That was the first thing that tipped me off. And the second is, well, he was wearing a magical thing. It's not a thing, I wouldn't say thing. He's wearing magical equipment. It wasn't kiddie stuff either. This was something very advanced.
You have a large cape of some kind.
That was the object, yes.
I had I suppose you'd call it a vision of that man.
Hmm.
Was odd. Saw him by the bridge, talking to someone in a black portal.
I see. Well, that lines up with what Noda saw. To give my best impression, my best recreation, as well, when I touched the barrier, he showed up. He showed up and helped me at sword point. And when Nora tried to assist with her compatriots, someone from a dark portal popped up behind her, put a hand on her shoulder. They didn't do anything else, but it was more, send a message.
Rapidly. So, both of them are maintaining this barrier. I mean,
Or at
the
least-
barrier is more physically maintained than a physical barrier. Interesting.
It seems the barrier is the alarm and they're the enforcers.
An interesting way to do it. Vampire and the mage, and potentially can maybe assume that this black portal woman is a mage, but I can't be for sure. Were you able to identify anything from her?
I felt some... like a Goisha.
That's odd. I'm not too familiar with those, but they are creatures from the mind, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so my studying on them is a tad lacking.
It goes bump in the night, I suppose. Still, they pretty firmly told us politely to leave.
That
But-
seems quite the team. I'm aware that awakened magic is capable of far more. Capable of completely enclosing a space and cutting it off from all the rest of reality. To create only an alarm and then physically enforce it with a vampire using magical artifacts and a Goetia. That's quite the team with a lot of steps for something that can be accomplished another way.
Indeed. Feels... It's both organized in the sense of all these different people, but unorganized as if, well, if larger mage society wanted to do this, they'd probably do it in some other way. They probably wouldn't rely on the vampire.
Indeed. And surely there must be more than just those two. I know that vampires and Croatia can be fast, but to cover the entirety of this district of Seattle?
Yeah. They can't be everywhere at once. I guess there's probably more guard dogs.
Most likely. He sort of muses to himself, sort of mumbling under his breath. I should ask Lynn about this. Well, thank you very much for looking into this.
Understood. That's all. I think I should overtime.
Just wanted to make sure neither you or anyone else was hurt, yes?
No. Shaken, but not really hurt.
Very good.
Nora was a little unsettled by the woman's voice.
By the woman's voice?
Yeah, I don't even think it was a supernatural thing. I think she was just creepy.
Yes, I can very much understand that.
Spoken a very
Thank you again.
spoken a very
Did you happen to encounter someone while you were out there? Another mage?
besides those two? Wait,
Yes. There's an awakened.
What do you mean? So, you mean like I encountered another awakened?
Did you happen to encounter one?
No. Why?
Oh dear. Earlier, if you remember them, some of my associates, Banny and Rebecca. Do you recall the pale one from the train?
Yes, the pale woman.
Yes, she is thankfully taken care of now.
Phew. That's good.
In fact, actually, her body was brought back to this estate. I was going to offer it to you to look over and hopefully find anything you can from her.
Ah, okay. Sounds doable. Reasonable.
Not to mention, hopefully, to repay you in more mysteries for all the hard work you've been doing on my part.
Indeed.
But it was the other man that she had with her.
Hmm.
He was actually under a spell. He was mind controlled by her.
Ah.
And we managed to free him.
Hmm.
He claimed that he was an associate of yours.
An associate of both of yours? Who could that
Yes,
be?
and a man by the name of... You sort of like paused, you'd see his face and
Edward?
wrinkle up a little as though like he ate a lemon.
Wait, before you say it, as you're about to say it, right? As you're about to say it, you hear a knock on the door.
One moment, as he'll stand up and go over to the door as... Excuse me, I'm in a meeting right now. If you could come back later.
Let's gonna wait. Huh?
As he does a little
This is gonna
sigh, he turns the doorknob and opens it up.
There's Sherlock doing a common pose.
Hello, Sherlock.
I've returned from my meditation.
Well, Sherlock, Watson, Sherlock.
No, you say like Sherlock Watson, you immediately have to like duck as like Watson comes fucking soaring. As the two fucking like collide, you expect them to crash, but no, they fucking go into a fucking tango dance before posing dramatically together.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes, it's been quite a while. Well, I've been quite a bit busy being mind controlled, my dear Watson. It appears our partnership has continued once more. Hi, Tower. there's two of them.
Oh dear. Well, I am glad you two are reunited.
As it seems whatever sense of like seriousness that was remaining in Watson kind of like dissipates. Like I must repay this debt that I owe to you. Post haste. To do this.
To me,
Oh, yes, you. Why yes, you reunited. You reunited two amazing compatriots together. Indeed.
no.
Now with our powers combined, we are sure to uncover the depths of this mystery.
I appreciate it, though. The ones you should be thanking are Rebecca and Banny. They're the ones who actually found and recovered Mr. Holmes.
Indeed. Watson, we must stand immediately once they appear. Yes, quite
Yes, don't worry, I was hoping to call them over tomorrow. See, I figured that since all of us were involved in the incident on the train, it'd be best if we could all get the answers together. And not to mention I found some more information that it'd be easier to just share with everyone.
Indeed. Okay.
I'll allow you two to catch up.
Thank you, Sir Hightower. By the way, every fucking sentence that each of them spoke, they shifted into a different pose.
Outstanding.
As they walk away, like it's like there's no fucking in between frames. They just keep posing instead of walking. As they pose away.
Hightower slowly closes his office door before he just sits down in his chair, opens one of his desk drawers, pulls out a little bottle of ibuprofen, takes two, drinks it with some water. That's all.
Anything else you want to do tonight?
Not tonight. He has a few things he wants to do, but not tonight.
Yeah.
Currently his to-do list is 1, get everyone together and talk about the train, the pale woman, as well as talk about, hey, present's fucking weird. And then tomorrow he at some point wants to find Lynn and ask, hey, your weird vampire friends upholding the barrier, what's up with that? Oh, actually, one thing he does want to do tonight, he wants to look through the archives, look for like stories, like newspaper clippings, supernatural like clippings, like things like that relate to like Prometheans. He doesn't know what Prometheans are, but relates to Prometheans.
Yeah. In that case,
Prometheans and alchemy.
Yeah. Just roll.
Okay, what should he roll for this?
It's definitely an int plus occult. Yeah, definitely occult.
Would this count as a Seattle history repository?
Absolutely.
All right. And my asset, my especially of darts bomb does not apply here.
Absolutely not.
Okay, int plus occult. So.
I gotta pull up the book for this one.
And because I am using my repository, thanks to my autodidact charm, I can invocate on Fuoco.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do it for free though.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. When the target is something or someone or something the princess loves. I love my city. I love the city I live in.
Seattle Mention!
Does that count?
Yes, it does.
I love the city I live in.
Hold on. Yes, I found it. Yes. Hold on. Let me just fucking. Continue.
Don't worry, I'm just doing the counts.
Also, I'm very sorry, Mike. The Hazel screen time has been so slow.
12 suck.
Jesus H Christ. Okay.
I'm really good at history. You have no idea how much of my build is spent into having my fucking repositories. I have a massive fucking library, man.
Hold on.
Man, that autodidact, fucking best investment of my life, man. God, I love my repositories.
I love Seattle. I say very sorry. Screen time for the Hazel screen time. All right. Yeah, you fucking immediately see like there's a lot of weird shit involving this. You see a lot of like bits and snippets, but like you notice like throughout like Seattle history, there's been like a lot of activity. The plush house, of course, was like the most obvious. But then you know cases like of certain like landmarks. Just every now and then, it's unexplained. It's just like unexplained like groups of people just got really angry for no discernible reason, and it was like included like that is just like completely like this is like a non-issue. No news covered this here. Like from the human side, from the mage side, it was like that's fucking strange. That's really strange. Yeah. And then you would just discover, in the Plush House. Yeah, the owner of the Plush House, the original owner, was a musician, by the name of Jamie Ross, and he resembled the brunette, ponytailed man. And he seemed to have. The official story was that he had overdosed and died years ago. It seemed that he was a musician in Seattle, like during the 1980s. Very popular, very popular at the time, and before the untimely death of his lifelong friends, Tanya Lauren, and there's a name, Hector Saldivar. As the two had died in a car crash, and that seemed to send them down a spiral of drugs and alcohol, among other things, as you would know. As you recall, the Echo.
So, that must have been Jamie. And who was the other person made? Right then. Oh, at least we got a target now. That insistent. He just made some notes down, and that's that. Like, he'd write some stuff down in for his repository, and that's all he has for the night.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely time. Hazel, I'm so sorry. But now, finally, I gotta give you some fucking screen time, I swear. Mike, are you here? Hi. Hazel.
I am.
Alright, cool. Hazel, my girl, I'm sorry. I have to give you some fucking screen time. This is a short session because it's Sunday. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Alright. It's time for dreams, bitches. Unless Hazel wants to do something, I'm down for.
No, there's nothing that's on my mind.
Yeah. And Hazel dreams. She'll start with you. This Alright. I hope Automata does not get me fucking murdered. I probably shouldn't. Hazel. This is a nice day. How are you feeling after today?
I mean, it's just another day, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anything in particular you think about before you head to sleep?
Not really.
Mm-hmm. As you sleep, as you drift off into the land of dreams, not the dream world, so as you're once again met with a a dream where you're on solid ground in a almost like 19 like a 1920s like black and white filter. As you seem to be in like a very like old town sort of thing. Looks familiar. Remembers it. It was like the last dream you had.
Mm-hmm.
As just like from below, you're kind of like in a sort of like park. Like you see in the distance cars like driving away. As it seems to be like the middle of the night. As like the sun kind of like dips underneath the horizon. As from underneath you, just see the dirt come around. As you see, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
As she like coughs and swears to herself. As she like looks around, looks at like a slash across her chest. And she seems to like put her head in her hands. Breathes in, breathes out. It's not doing too hot. But she persists. As she seems to just kind of get like a little bit of a time lapse. For like picking herself up. As she goes wandering the night, investigating. Still putting things back together. As you can like feel it in the air. She's not feeling too hot. She's not feeling well at all. Night after night after night. Passing by as buildings start to get more and more developed. And eventually, you see her again, walking around with her newly added, well, not really newly added, but it's like from the beginning of the dream, she didn't have it. Towards more closer to the present. She has her guitar case. As you see her fight, you see her just like uh, combating different types of vampires and beasts and the like. As things seem to kind of like fall into a routine as she gets pretty used to it all. Though, as she starts, as she starts like going into the motions, just one night she's just fighting two goons. As hey, you're in your body again.
Yeah.
You can speak.
Where am I here?
As you're basically back at your solo.
Oh,
As you are free to speak. As we can just like retroactively say like whatever. As like
I'm just helping. Like, what, was this like our meeting again?
yeah, like you don't have to remember like word for word. You could just ad lib. Who the hell are you?
I'm just here to make sure no fighting happens, so stop it.
I suggest you get out of this, lady. This is purely business. This is me putting them back in the fucking ground.
No need for the hostility. Look, why don't we all just go home and just not really think about hurting each other, okay?
As like one of them like sends a punch, like a punch towards Lynn's way. She just like parries and just like, what do you want, lady?
I just want the fighting to stop.
Fine, I'll try it. See what I can do. As you kind of like in this instance, as you're like reliving everything, you're kind of like more so feeling what she's feeling in the stream. Like you're more in tune, as it were, with her thought process. Yeah, she's instead of like being like more like done with it, more like dead inside, as it were. Yeah, she's new feeling, or more nostalgic thing. It's like I'm annoyed. It's annoying. I, I just like can't exactly can't exactly slice them up anymore now that she's here. Fine. I'll just knock them out. I'll just knock them out. Think you could give me a hand at least?
Oh, sure.
As the two of you go about the motions as you fight. As time passes, you wake. Lynn wakes up as she walks through the. As she walks, being a vampire who can walk through the sun. As she's just strolling through the music shop, and then who else but you again show up. With like the rest of the party. Oh, you?
Yeah.
As as like you're just back at the music shop, it's like, oh, it's you.
Me.
I assume you wanted. I assume you wanted to talk. I assume you wanted to talk about something.
Yeah, whatever we talked about during this scene.
Oh yeah. Things just sort of like turn a little bit wobbly, but just as like she sees you, she's like, it's a bit. It's a bit like nostalgia. She's a bit annoyed, but it's like, I've seen you before. As things just sort of like shift out. As you're no longer really like in like familiar territory. As now it seems a bit more esoteric, a bit more dream esque, less memory esque. as Lynn just kind of like, huh? Ah? And she just jumps back. What the fuck? What the? Hazel, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh. I don't know.
Decided to just take a little. I mean, like, I can sleep or I can take naps now since I don't really go into day sleep anymore. You just dozed off. Why are you here?
Why would I know?
Fair enough. I figured it was maybe some noble shit.
I
Okay.
mean, there is a little something I'm pretty sure about some kind of dreamlands, but... Shrug.
I see. Well, last I checked, this was my dream.
Hmm.
But don't don't make weird don't make weird assumptions. As far as I'm concerned, you're an invader.
Well, I was sleeping, and I was having the dream first.
No, I'm pretty sure
And
I.
you know, I need you to have an explanation, because for some reason, all I could dream about was you.
She just grimaces. You could just feel like you could just feel her emotions. It's like, ah, God, what the hell? This is weird. This is really weird.
It's a bit weird, yeah.
You didn't see anything weird, did you? I didn't like dream of anything or even peek at anything private.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw your whole story. My
There's
story, I mean.
frowns. Ugh. How much did you say?
Hmm. Well, at the very least, I saw what you were doing before you became a zombie. I saw you dig out of the ground. And I saw you live your life. And then we were talking. And then we were talking again. And now we're talking now.
Frowning as we were talking. Uh, you can feel it. Just you can feel the emotional things like, huh? Oh God, it's embarrassment. I don't like that. Ugh, gross. I guess it's a weird dream shit. Well, at least you didn't. At least you didn't see any fucking childhood shit or anything. I'd never get the fucking end of it.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
Good.
Oh, but I bet you looked so adorable back then.
Ugh. You just see like very distant, like her mind like wanders as you see her like a memory of like of like a tiny Lynn. She doesn't seem to notice it though.
See?
As you see her turns like swipe that away as it vanishes. Yeah. Forget just you will forget you saw this.
Mm, we'll see.
Uh, well, I guess it was all right seeing you, even if it wasn't a weird ass dream.
I mean, are you saying bye is what you're trying to do?
Yes, I'm desperately trying to jolt myself awake so I can escape this conversation.
Okay, well, it's been nice talking to you too. Oh, look, let's help you out here. She pinches her.
As slowly the dream starts to vanish. As
Nice work.
Hazel
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'd say. How was your? How do you regain? Well, first of all, regain. Let me see. Fulfill your vice first and foremost.
Okay. I don't need to.
All right. Then just as a little. Do you have the circle merit? Yeah, you have it right.
Mm-hmm.
Gain wisp from the circle merit.
Mm.
Yeah, right. And if there was anything, you're a champion though, right? Oh no, you're meant. No, you were a champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check how champions refill wisp.
Pretty sure by like just like helping people, and like doing the tough jobs.
I guess just do a standard. I'd say presence plus socialize for more wisp gaining.
Okay.
Socialing. This is how I do social links. I give you guys wisp back.
1.
Wisp is a wisp. Yeah, we'll do it again. Okay. I think that's good on that front. Now, who do I do next? I want to. No, it's been a while. Poppy / Bonkers Benny. It is your turn. We're doing dreams, bitches.
I wake up. We're done.
No, it's plot. It's important. Or would you rather do you after Becca?
She goes to sleep. She doesn't get many nights to sleep.
Believe it or not, I won't. You're getting a plot important dream.
Oh,
You wanna go? You wanna go first? Poppy, as intended, or should I switch to Becca first?
I'll go.
All right, cool. Okay. Let's quickly got it. Let's quickly where the fuck is the that I wanted? There it is. Where the? All right. Hey, Poppy,
Mm-hmm.
my girl. You're back. You're back at that. You're back at that circus again. Back in the first person. Uh, as you're within the circus of a performing crowd. There seems to be weird stitches on your arms. Your face, as your body is more patchwork. As you start performing, as it were, you you show the crowd. You do tricks and as such. Everyone's they're happy. They're cheering. Though overall, soon the crowd's cheers grow less and less as they seem to grow a bit more bored, or they just start staring at you. Feel eyes upon eyes. I look around you. As you look forward at the crowd. That's you. That's Pop. Um, Poppy. Poppy Parker, age 5, with her parents in a circus. As you stare at it, as little Poppy applauds. He's the only one too. Feels nice. Though the scene shifts a bit as uh, your form is running. As a crowd seems to be like following you, chasing you, tailing you, as it were. As you're on a lone road, but a road by a cliff. As you see a dead end, the tunnel has been out, as it seems to have undergone a collapse. You take to the cliff, attempting to slide down, before you tumble, rolling down the hill, kicking up dirt, tree branches smacking against your face as you collapse. This darkness seems to envelop your vision, but as that happens, as darkness envelops your vision, you see a vision of a flame. You see a vision of a bright flame, burning brightly. It seems to grow hotter and hotter again, just like the last time. More and more intensity. But something different happens this time. From the flame, you see a hand. You see the silhouette. Someone. As the silhouette becomes like more and more apparent. As the silhouette gets more detailed. It's a woman with very long hair, holding onto a skull. You can't really see her eyes, though. She steps out from the flame, and she looks at you. Not at the patchwork, or not at like your form. You feel her gaze pierce into you yourself. The very essence of you. Very essence of Poppy. She reaches her hand. Before she can say anything, you jolt awake. As you jolt awake in a cold sweat. And that was your dream. Finally, well, not finally, we have 2 more dreams. Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, I can squeeze this. I can squeeze this on. Yeah, this still works. This OST still works. Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your dream. As you're back in that weird fuck-ass realm, the ones with the living trees roaming around, the cars with human faces driving around, consuming animals and such. So it's just a bit hectic and foreign to you. But once again, you see that little girl. That little girl that looks familiar. She seems to stop by the tree again. Stop by that little bird made of light. As it perches upon her shoulder. As she seems to be taking a break. Before she seems to hear something. She sees someone. As in the distance you see another little girl. As she seems familiar. Very familiar. As you would recall, as I'll describe it. She's a little girl with her hair with like red hair tied into two twin pigtails. As like almost in a brief flash, you kind of remember the weird darkspawn you fought earlier. She also had red hair tied into twin pigtails.
Which darkspawn that I fought earlier?
The Ellie.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember her hair color.
Yeah, it's because I'm kind of trying to. I realized I forgot to do, so I'm trying to retroactively like re-explain it. But yeah, it's like I'll just give it to you. Yeah, it's like that looks like a little Ellie. She seems to be a bit lost. Hello? Hi there. How did you get here? I don't know. I saw a weird thing. I have to get you out of here. You do not belong in the shadow. As like she kind of like gets, as she like holds Ellie's hand, as the two are trying to like make their way through this weird place before exiting. How did you even get here? Is the thing. Well, I'm not really that normal. I mean, I'm not really that normal myself. You don't seem like me. You don't really seem like me either. As like a little, the light bird perches itself on the larger looking girl's shoulder. Oh, you can see that? Yeah. Huh. That's as the two like start just having a conversation about how changed they are. Seems very quiet. But very nice too. As time passes, as the little Tharja, I'm just not. You know by this point they look 1-to-1. As the two seem to keep meeting each other, and they seem to enjoy the other's company, time and time again. Not in that weird realm, but just in the world of flesh. Things seem very nice. As Tharja keeps growing older and sneaking out to see Ellie again. But eventually, one day, when she sneaks out of the corner of your eye, you see Deidre, perched up on a tree, watching Tharja leave before the dream ends. One final dream. Then I think we'll have to end the session because of time. If everyone's cool with that. Yes, we got. We'll get this shit out of the way, and then we can get things going next time. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, Nathaniel,
Hi.
you're dreaming again.
Oh boy.
As things. You recall your first dream and how weird that was. As this one seems a bit stranger. You find yourself not in Seattle. You find yourself standing in the middle of a snowstorm, a blizzard, as it were. The wind buffeting. You don't feel it though. The wind buffeting around, going through you, the snow going through you as well. As you can barely see like 2 feet in front of you. As snow just seems to be swirling around. You can see like maybe like the smallest like distance of like trees, pine trees, in the distance, and just under you there are footprints that aren't your own as you're phasing through the snow.
Sort of feels himself. Like, can he move his body around like last time?
Yes, you can.
Right then. As he's supposed to just follow the footprints.
Mhm. As you're following the footprints, the snow does not let up, but you can see, and you can see a little bit. You see a woman pushing her way through the snow, as not she is not looking well. See her skin growing whiter by the second. You see the bits of her fingertips are are dying thanks to what was it? Hypothermia.
Mhm.
Hypothermia. His skin's growing a bit paler by the minute. She seems to be like clad in a black dress. She seems to be wearing sandals. Why would she be wearing sandals in a place like this? And she kind of has like she has like black like a head of white hair, like kind of made into like a like neck length like white hair. You're unable to see her eyes though, as she can see her breath, and she just like falls to her knees. She tries to push herself further and further, but she just has everything is going numb, and she just slowly shuts her eyes within the snow. In the distance, see another figure. As you, I assume you walk closer to it.
Mhm.
This figure, however, is not human in its appearance. It seems to be shadowy, almost like a, almost as if like a living shadow, like basically like like someone's shadow started standing up.
Mhm.
There is one bit of a detail though. It has seems to have it seems to be holding like a staff, a shadowy like staff of some sort. As it also has like uh, I guess the easiest way I can describe it is like eyes, quote unquote, but they're just like spots of like wisp of light. to, uh, to put it simply, it kind of looks like a shade. It looks like a shade
Mhm.
from the air. There's no other way I could say it. With like lights rise, it's kind of like Khalil. But it's like more like regular human proportions. But yeah, it seems to have like eyes that like looks at the woman or walking along its path. As the snow seems to overtake your vision as you are in the dark, in a dark spot, as you see a book lying upon an altar, a place you do not recognize. It seems as though shadows are trying to grasp at it, claw at it, grab at it, as it seems to have just a sphere around it, protecting it, a bubble almost, protecting it from the darkness that encroaches upon it. As you can just hear just one thing echo within your head. Sorry. It is not addressed to you. Doesn't even seem, whatever the voice is saying, doesn't seem to even register your presence. Do you do anything before you slowly start to fade?
He wants to try and go over and place his hand in a little book, like on like the bubble around the book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you cannot feel it as you pass through it.
Passes through the bubble.
Yeah.
He wants to try and go and investigate the book closer.
Mm-hmm. Once again, it's similar to the. I don't think you did touch the vampire in the previous stream.
No.
Yeah, you seem to phase through it as well. So you can use your eyes as you did last time.
I will spend a wisp for that, and I will do that.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
take a peek.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to make it clear because you could use your eyes during these.
I will use my eyes. I'm gonna take a peek around.
Yep.
I'm gonna magical eyes, and this inner light plus composure,
Mm-hmm.
which is spend the willpower point for this. It's I think I should. 4 sets. I was almost exceptional.
Yeah. Exceptional. But you know what? You're a freaking expert.
It's alright. Exceptional just means I have no like perception penalty.
Yeah. But basically, immediately when you open your eyes, this is fucking darkness. You're surrounded by darkness. There is no answers or buts. This is a tainted place. And from the book, you can definitely sense magic. Capital M magic. Wording.
I have a question. Does Nathaniel feel very ill currently due to his taint awareness merit?
Very.
Mm-hmm. He realizes, okay, that means I'm physically here in some way, shape, or form because my body's reacting.
Yeah. Or like I'm pretty sure it's also if you're like within an area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm like within an area of it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nate is also currently operating with the sick tilt. He's very nauseous.
Yeah.
But he's getting by.
You're feeling ill in the now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What get across is like, yeah, whatever this is now.
Yeah, this is the now. This is the present.
Yeah. Though, interestingly though, you didn't feel it earlier. You did not feel it.
No. So the shadowy thing out in the snow was not like tainted.
Like the shadowy thing, it's like the shadowy thing and the woman like the shadowy thing was definitely like darkness of some sort, and but the woman was not now, because you feel like this entire area, this entire place you've been in, whatever it was, it's tame. There's no tame. The shadowy figure tame. The woman was not tame. But if you were in the now, you would have felt tame. You would have felt like that sickness when you were with the woman, but you did not. Now, well, you're feeling it, so this is at least impressive.
Right. Yeah. He looks around. He wants to just like. So it's awakened magic, like a ward around the book. Does the book itself look magical?
Very, very.
Mm-hmm. Can you recognize any beings, like the types of stuff that's been around this book?
Mm-hmm. Now let's see. Aside from like, well, what do you mean by like beings that are around this book?
Like the kind of magic the book is made from, like capital M magic,
Capital M.
Fae.
Capital M.
Okay.
Though, actually, I remember. You feel charm. You feel you reckon like you feel princess magic as well with the bubble and the book. It's like a mix almost.
Interesting. Can I try and recognize what it is? With my repository Princesses in Light, an application recognizing princess charms and their effects.
Yeah. Leaf. Yeah. Actually, yeah. You just got it. This bubble. This be a barrier jacket. I forgot like the name of it, but the thing where it was like it was fucking what was it? No, it wasn't. No, sorry, it wasn't barrier jacket. It was bubble shield.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, Bubble Shield.
Yeah, there you go. It's a bubble shield. It's like it's like name is escaping me, but you know the thing with physical charms, like I think it was fucking it was the same thing that Sophia's dad's ring was, if I remember.
Request.
It's bequest, yeah, it's a bequest. It's a
Oh, I know
bequest.
all about this. I'm a governed. My whole shit is making those kinds of things. I mean, I don't have the charm to make them, but I know all about them.
Yeah, it seems to be a bequested like bubble shield around the book, and a little bit of
And
like
then a mix of capital M magic.
yeah, like kind of it's like basically like the bubble shield, being the princess magic to like protect it, and then also there's capital N wards just like all around it, just as a precaution. It seems like the darkness is like trying to like claw at it, trying to like wear it away, basically. You can see like just like very like faint bits or like smoky darkness or like seeping in, but like not enough to like outwardly destroy it. It's like seeping, as it were. And like you see like some like almost like mold, like darkness like accumulating, like rot grabbing at the book.
This won't last much longer, would it? How am I? He wants to try and like he knows he can't see much as tendrils of darkness, but he wants to just try and get a vague sense of anywhere he could be.
Yeah, because you're definitely some. This is most certainly a tainted place,
Like
and
he's
this
like inside a nightscape right now.
yeah
Mhm.
feels feels like an nightscape. You do like the room. You can see just bits of like wood. It seems like it's like trying to like mimic like a wooden like building of some form, and like you kind of seem to recognize feels like
Sorry.
Sorry, it feels like a maze of some kind.
Mm.
And wherever this place is almost certainly in Seattle. Get so close.
I don't suppose you're watching me right now, are you, Present?
There is no response.
Would be nice to have a few more hits. As he looks back to the book.
Can you roll me, actually, can you just roll me a quick memory roll?
Sure.
Give yourself a +3.
Alright. Exceptional success.
That woman. That woman that wasn't in the present, in the snowy landscape.
Mm.
Recall that fashion. Black dress, like the black dress and the sandals. And the white hair. That's the pale woman.
Could he infer if the shadowy creature that he saw was the same thing that she summoned?
It was not.
Okay. Well, I
And you,
never even got a name for you.
and you definitely feel like wherever this, it doesn't feel like the snowy landscape was very far from this. As you remember her, as you start to hear the snowstorm outside, things seem just a bit more clearer.
Yeah. So go on.
No, do you have anything to say before you wake up?
Not really.
As you hear, as you hear, you recall nightscapes. They love reliving suffering and the things that cause the taints to arrive in it. It's one of their favorite things to do. As you hear the pale woman's voice, really echoing through. Oh, it's much higher than it was when you met her. As you wake up. I believe that's where we'll end the session. Unless you have anything else to say before we cut to black.
No.
And everyone gets another door mail. We're out of time, so till we get.
And he calls Hightower first thing in the morning.
One more gag. One more gag.
Good morning, Danny. Rubbing the sleep from his eyes.
Hightower, something important.
Hmm.
Did you dream of the Mind Goblin?
No, I dreamt of. Well, I suppose that's something I should bring up later. I did not dream of the Mind Goblin. Is that a fey creature? Danny? Daddy?
Mind Goblin is nuts. Magog. She hangs up.
Thank you. Thank you, Poppy.
No, I actually.
Okay, B for session completion. all of you. Now you know what? You know what? Fanny, get another fucking beat. Get another fucking.
Oh, bonkers, Danny.
Mind Goblin, these nuts!
Who a bonking they banning right now?
Bonkin.
I hope
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, I'm very sorry that the latter half was a little bit rushed. I just realized like, oh fuck, we're a little bit of time and Hazel hasn't gotten the line. I I hope I gave you some fun at least, Hazel.
Mind Goblin, these nuts!
Mike,
Hmm.
I hope I did my best to give you something to do before.
It was something.
Yes, my apologies.
Suck on these nuts!
But I guess first and
I'm
foremost,
sorry for Hightower being so gluttonous for screen time. He's an active man. Don't worry, I'm going to fix it.
Gluttonous Adam over
Yeah.
here.
Why?
hopefully,
I play active characters.
Oh,
I
waiter!
take the initiative.
Oh,
waiter.
Adam is
Screen
that
time,
Adam is
please.
that big fat guy with the fucking
Oh,
pipe
waiter,
going
I
right
think
into
I
his
found
mouth.
the sin class grim of gluttony over here.
now to be fair, this wouldn't be as bad if we weren't on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Because the session was written with like full screen time and like full time in line. So hopefully, you know, I'll get like a Friday or a Saturday next time, so we can get so the Nathaniel Power Hour won't be as apparent.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I'll give you beats for session completion. Rebecca.
Clean up the trash, metaphorically.
Hmm.
I don't think so. I don't think so in this case.
Clean up the trash metaphorically, because
I don't think so. With the way that she's been doing it and the way like that I intended for it, I don't think she did it
okay,
this mission.
yeah,
Um,
because like I would have given it to you for like helping Troy, but if you think that like
no,
cleaning
yeah,
up the
no,
trash,
that wouldn't be it. That wouldn't be it. No.
okay, then.
She gets that whenever she fucking beats the shit out of someone that she thinks is making Seattle a worse place.
Yeah, this is an RP session, so yeah, definitely not.
Bring joy.
You did. You very much did.
Play a rockin' song.
Wasn't really rocking. It was more. It was low tempo, but you still did it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that vocation. Yep, you did it.
Vocation, give over the city. Cool.
Absolutely. Hey, Stell.
Bother others for food.
You took Nathaniel to eat.
Help those in need of it.
You did. You you helped Lynn in some way.
More info on Norn email.
Yeah, you did make talks with like Nathaniel, but on the dreams that time. Then you just discovered that yeah, you just kind of invaded Lynn's dreams. That's new.
Is that related to Norn?
As you and Hightower were figuring out. Yeah, yeah, because I'm pretty sure that yeah, like Hightower would share this information.
I think I'm pretty open with that.
Yeah, everyone's like,
Defend family's nature reserve.
yeah, not today, not the screen time board. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, bunker's bendy.
Honk honk. I eat these nuts. I'm very entertained.
Very entertaining. You take that location right now. I demand it. Aspiration 1.
Crime stopping.
In a way, you kind of did, in a very comedic way.
Less of a bummer.
That last call was Poppy calling it, not Banny, so yes. The Mind Goblin is canon.
Clown around town.
Absolutely. Okay. And now the man himself. The man with the plan.
Hello, it's me. Did I protect the people of Seattle?
You're making steps towards it.
Yay. Did I make good use of the Hightower legacy?
You did do it. You're doing your research, so you use the Hightower State shit to do your research.
Did I find out about Hector?
Yes.
And I didn't really act on Norn's predictions, just I didn't have any predictions to go with.
Yeah, because we were still on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you liked the session, as rushed as the end was.
Don't worry, we have more.
Oh yeah,
We have a
Nation.
where did I put where's fucking
Yamato Nation building.
yeah, where's our aspirations? Did we improve people's lives?
You improved Troy's life, and also you
Did we
improved,
are
and also you improved Troy and Lynn's life.
we also improved Archer and Lewis' lives by giving them a life. Making
Yes,
it so they didn't die.
yes, they would have died.
Did we erase darkness?
I don't think today, honestly. You made steps like prepare. Mm, mm, Actually, actually, no, because Rebecca is not a member of
Yeah,
the High Association. If she was, I would give it to you, but she is not. So no.
Did we build connections?
Yes, Hazel did. I was about to say like it would have been another case of Rebecca being fucking not Rebecca not being a part of the High Tower ruining it, but no, no, no. Hazel's got social links.
Thanks, Hazel. Alright, that's two more. That's two more yet speed for the nation. All right, there you go. Now we're actually done.
Yeah. I hope y'all liked the session. Uh, I
You're
did my
good.
best. And I can find. Can you can you tell I've been influenced?
No shit.
No, I do not understand what is going on entirely.
There's so much fucking Nero sees you have no idea.
Any epilogues?
Any what?
Any epilogues?
Not today.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're already scratched for time, so nah.
Hmm.
Any epilogues I think of are just gonna be a prologue.
Mm-hmm.
Could you believe that I didn't play Snow and Summer yet?
I don't know the context of that.
I mean, it's just a track name called Snow and Summer, and the
Yeah, I
fact that
know,
you
but
were in,
there's probably some like deep seated meaning. It's like, oh, this is when the black flowers turn into the white flowers, and the world begins to end as the moon starts to shatter and
silly
the
silly
sun
Cody,
turns black, and so it emits darkness instead of light.
silly Cody, that's
Did
Drakengard.
you? Thank you.
And anyway, no, it's literally because the theme is called Snow and Summer, and you're in July.
It is literal snow and summer.
Yes, it ain't that deep, bro.
Ugh. Alright, I'm probably gonna hop off and go get a meal.
Alright, hooray, boo.
Good session,
GG
Rebu.
healing. You expended a
I
bunch of
gotta go to
calories. I
bed.
counted.
Alright.